So we are live for the Milan derby. Um, Kickoff is at 5 p.m., but in the UK, it's on TNT Sports and it's only showing at 5:15, which I don't get. But for those 15 minutes, we could talk about all the Premier League action. Obviously, we will be having a Premier League review um, coming up next week. That me and Jake are going to film, so I'm not going to go too much into depth. I'm just going to talk about the results and the games. So we have the results here on my laptop. I guess we start off with Manchester United, my team, Manchester United. Absolutely shocking. I mean, we all know Brighton are a good team, but to be 3-0 down to Brighton at Old Trafford, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and it's I don't know what the plan is with Manchester United. Seriously, I just don't know what the plan is. It's not full time at the minute, but we're getting very close to full time. It's in like the 96th minute. Um, but yeah, I just don't know what the plan is, and it is now full time for United, Brian. I just don't know the vision, the plan under Ten Hag. I'm not Ten Hag out. I'm not Ten Hag out. Um, you know, but I just I just don't know what the plan is, and it's concerning. It's concerning. That's 3 losses already this season. 3 losses already this season. Brighton beat us at Old Trafford last season as well. It's their playing ground, Brighton, and yes, they're a very good team, very good at possession. But the team they started tonight today was wasn't even that good of a team on paper, and we still got dominated in possession. It's embarrassing, and I, I will support Ten Hag, but I, I, I don't know how long other Manchester United fans are going to let this slide, to be honest with you, because it is becoming concerning. It really is, and it's one of those where you kind of just have to try and back your manager. But I just don't see the vision. I just don't see the vision. I look at other teams, who have got managers in recently and they have a vision, they have a style of play. We just look lost. I'm just going to check one thing, guys, because a minute. Because we are live. I just need to see the live chat works. It's volume down. One minute. Hi. Just see this sends. All right, so yeah, I've done this. But yeah, I don't know what the plan is, and it's worrying signs. But moving on, let's talk about another shock result. This one isn't full time yet, but it's in the 97th minute. Tottenham v Sheffield United. Now, Spurs have had a brilliant start to the season. This was the one game you think's a guaranteed win. They're going to lose 1-0 to Sheffield United. What a result for Sheffield United. Could have got a draw against Man City. Was that the last match day before the international break? Could have got a draw. Unfortunately, they bottled it right at the end. But what a result this would be for Sheffield United if they can see it over the line. And yeah, it's been a really good start for Spurs. I mean, it's going to take a big hit, because you can't be losing to Sheffield United at home, a team that's going to get relegated, to be honest. But yeah, shock result in that one. That is a shock result. And then moving on, West Ham Man City. 3-1 win for Man City. I mean, it was never really in doubt, let's be honest. I mean, City were always going to win this game. I don't really think that they were have much issue, and they didn't. They didn't have much issue. West Ham going 1-0 at Ward Prowse. I've not seen any of the goals, by the way. I don't know if I've not even seen Brian's or United's goal. But City just doing what they do, and getting another win. West Ham have had a good start to the season, but they're not going to be there all season, are they? Let's be honest. And comfortable win in the end for Man City. Haaland getting his goal right at the end. I think Haaland did miss like an absolute sitter, but it's another comfortable win for Man City. Just given the league already is boring. Just given the league, honestly. They are going to win the league again, Man City. It's inevitable. It's going to happen, and it wasn't really close last year. Arsenal pushed them all the way, but I just think they're going to breeze this one. I think they are going to win this Premier League by like 10, 15 points. I don't see how that's not going to happen. I actually can't get the Milan game just like a live thing because it's actually not even on telly yet because we have to wait till 5:15, which makes no sense. 0-0 at the minute in that game, 0-0. But yeah, some shocks in the Premier League. I mean, to be honest, as a United fan, I kind of expected Brighton was going to be a very difficult game, and it was a very, very difficult game. Obviously, because we lost. But I look at that Brighton team. They didn't start Evan Ferguson. Like, he scored a hat trick in their last game before the international break against Newcastle. They started Welbeck and still beat us. It's embarrassing, and I'm not gonna say Ten Hag should get sacked because, in my opinion, he's got two hands tied behind his back under this ownership. And I'm not gonna blame the owners. I mean, it's kind of hard not to blame the owners, but I kind of want to take the focus away from the owners and focus on the players and the manager's decisions. I mean, he took off Rasmus Højlund. Oh, Inter have scored. I don't know who scored, but Inter Milan have just scored. The game's not on. They have scored though. 6 minutes in, I don't know if you know who scored. Who scored for Inter? Let me know in the comments because I don't even know who scored. Wait, can we get this? Oh, you can. Here we go. Should be able to find out here. Inter have scored though. Oh, Villa are 3-1 up. So I think that's 2 late goals for Villa against Palace. Yeah, 98 and 101 minutes. Heartbreak for Palace in that one. But who scored for Inter? I'm just going to go down there on my laptop. Oh, I think I've gone a bit far. God, Valencia 3-0 up against Atletico. Here we go. Milan. Mkhitaryan scored for Inter. There we go. DeMarco with the assist. Brilliant start for Inter Milan. Obviously, we have about 6 minutes till I can watch the game. But yeah, early goings. Let's have a look at possession here. How do you get stats on here? Oh God. But how do you find stats on here? Enter goal kick. Right. Can I just watch the game? Like, why do I have to wait to 15:15? I don't get it. seriously, I don't know why. Like, kickoffs at 5, and yet you can't watch the game till 5:15 in the UK. Like, what even is the point in that? Seriously, just don't put the game on telly. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you can't stream the game when kickoffs happening, don't even bother like putting it on the telly. Just what's the point? I'm trying to find the stats here for you, but I don't know how to do it on FootMob on the PC here. Well, we can look at previous results. Syria Inter did win the last Syria match. Obviously, they played each other in the semi-final, Champions League semi-final, which Inter went through. And they won that game 1-0 on the 5th of February, my birthday, 5th of Feb. Martinez scored in that game. This time it's Mkhitaryan. So yeah, it is 1-0 to Inter Milan. Dream start for them. Obviously, they share the same stadium, but they are the home team in this game. I actually do think though that Inter and AC Milan should not share the same stadium. I I know it's like historic. It's a historic stadium, the San Siro, and it will be forever historic. But I just feel like they should have two separate stadiums, and I don't know how long they've been playing at the same stadium for. I mean, it's probably loads of years, but I would like to see them get separate stadiums just because I think I don't know why. I just think they need it, and I think it will happen sooner rather than later. I mean, there was talk that they were going to knock down the San Siro, wasn't there? But I think protesters stopped that from happening. Milan goal kick. It's a Milan goal kick. Still waiting to watch the game. Boxing's going on at the minute. But what is the lineup actually? I've not even checked the lineups, guys. So Inter's team is Sommer in net, Darmian, Acerbi, Bastoni, DeMarco, Mkhitaryan, who obviously got the goal, Kanahoglu, Barella, Dumfries, Thuram, and Lautaro Martinez, who captains the team. Strong Inter team that. Darmian, probably glad he left United, let's be honest. And then AC Milan's team, Maignan, Theo Hernandez, Thiaw, who I believe used to play for Schalke. I think he did. Kier, Calabria, Reinders, Krunic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Giroud, and the main man, Rafael Leao. The goal will stand. So I'm reading here. Here we go. It all comes from good work. Down the line side by Thuram, who muscles Thiaw off the ball for crossing into the box. The delivery reaches DeMarco at the back post, who then fizzes it towards goal. The ball finds itself at the feet of Mkhitaryan, who manages to stab home to put Inzaghi's men 1-0 up. It did go to VAR, apparently, but the goal stood. So clearly VAR didn't see anything wrong with the goal. 3 minutes till I can watch the game. Of course, I've missed a goal. Typical. But yeah. Who do you think is going to win, by the way, guys? Who do you think is going to win the Milan derby? Obviously, we know Inter are 1-0 up at the minute. Can AC Milan mount a comeback? When you got Rafael Leao on the pitch, anything's possible. Let's be honest. So yeah. And also, guys, do you think, speaking on Leao, do you think he will move from Milan? I think he will. I mean, I think he's got to. Milan are a decent team. But there's so many more better teams that he can go to and that he deserves to go to. You know, he's really proven over these last what 2-3 years that he's a unbelievable player. Rafael Leao, you know, struggled at first, you know, in his first part of his career, but like, you know, but now he's what 24. How old is Leao? Leao is. I actually don't know how old he is. He is. Doesn't even tell you. Well, he was born in '99, so he's 10th of June. So he's what 24. Yeah, so he's 24, Rafael Leao. But he's going to be some player, and you know I think if slash when he leaves, because I think he will leave, he's going to be a unbelievable player for whichever team he goes to. You know, I've always thought like a Man City would suit him. But obviously Man City have just signed Jeremy Doku, so I don't know whether Manchester City are going to buy another winger. You know, Man City clearly have the money to do it. So I don't see why Man City wouldn't do it. But yeah, 1 minute, guys, till the game is on TNT Sports. I've had to wait 15 minutes because I don't know what is happening with it, but it's what it is. We can wait and talk. God, why is National League football on now? What even is going on here? Seriously. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel, that's why. Bloody idiot. Here we go, right, we've got the game on now, boys. What the spectacles on. We have the game on now. Check if we actually are up to date. Yeah, we are. Look at that. 15 minutes in. What is the point in that, seriously? Like, pointless. Seriously, pointless. I mean, ugh. Right, well, we can get off foot mob now. I mean, don't need that anymore. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, we've got the game on now. Sommer's got it. For a quick kick out there, Jan Sommer, who, you know, is, in my opinion, a decent keeper. I mean, to be honest, Onana, who has, let's be honest, struggled at Manchester United so far. I think Somers came in, done a solid job for Inter so far. Yeah, I think these are the only teams as well in Serie A who have won 3 out of 3 matches. So be interesting to see if anyone will keep their 100% record. Obviously, Inter at the minute winning. This is good play by Inter. Dumfries keeps it in. Denzel Dumfries. So it's quite a cool name, isn't it? Denzel Dumfries. It's a very unique name. I like it a lot. There's Teo Hernandez, who, again, very good player, but's dropped off quite a bit recently, so I don't really know what's happened to him. Throwing into the box by Dumfries, and did that hit a hand? I think that hit a hand, boys. This might be a penalty to Inter. Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Here's the better replay. Well, it hits Fiore's hand first, to be honest. No, that won't be a penalty. No, never. Nah, not a penalty, that. But yeah, guys, this is my second ever watch along. Please like, subscribe. You know, we're not just going to be doing Premier League games, boys. We're going to be doing all sorts. You know, we have the Champions League coming up next week. Buzzing for them watch-alongs. Manchester United v Bayern Munich. I mean, with the way United are playing at the minute, it's surely going to be a stroll in the park for Bayern Munich, that game. But you never know. Tomorrow, the watch along is going to be Everton v Arsenal. 4:30 Super Sunday. Nearest Fioran. He's going to have the pace on Kier here. That's got to be a foul, ref. He's literally just like pushed him. Is it a foul? Yeah, it's a foul. I mean, it had to be a foul. I don't know why Kier's moaning. 2 hands and he just shoved him in the back. That's a clear foul, that, mate. Come on. Clear foul. Unless he's giving the corner. I think he may have given the corner, actually, not the foul. Is that a Serbi? I think that's a Serbi there, isn't it? There's Inzaghi. What a player he was in his day, by the way, Filippo Inzaghi. What a player. Did he win the Champions League, by the way, Inzaghi, when he was a player? Was he in that Milan team that beat Liverpool the year after Istanbul when they got their revenge? Was he? Can't remember. Look at that strength by Giroud there on Bastoni. Just bodied him. That's a high boot, that, on Kier. Yeah, high boot, free kick to Milan. I'm just going to refer to them like as Milan and Inter. Like, because, yeah, I just am. Who do you think ours will win this game? I actually think that Milan will win. I think they're going to turn it around and win 2-1 here. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling. I think Leao Masterclass is pending. You know, we can't really get into the game at the minute, Rafael Leao, but, you know, you can produce moments of class, you know, moments of brilliance. It's Theo Hernandez bringing it up into quite a bit of space, and that's surely a free kick on Kanahoglu. Clear foul. Clear free kick, that. No doubt about it. Oh, that's lovely by Loftus-Cheek. But I don't know who he was passing to there. Lovely bit of skill there by Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but just passed it out of play. I don't know what he was doing there. Do, 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 do. Oh, thank you for the like. Whoever's liked it, thank you so much for doing that. But here's Giroud on the chest. Couldn't find anybody. I mean, Milan are they're just passing it around there, you know. There's no real urgency or conviction here by Milan. Surely the ball's going to get whipped in here. It does, and it hits DeMarco. Rebounds back to... I actually don't even know who that is. Is that... I don't know. Who is that? That's not Pulisic. Who's the right back, guys, for Milan? Who is it? I don't even know. Well, that's a great ball. No, it's not, actually. It looked good, but ended up being pretty bad. Throwing over to Milan. Pulisic as well. It's been a revelation at Milan, hasn't he, so far? Christian Pulisic, I always thought he was a good player, Pulisic. I really did. I always thought he was a good player. At Dortmund, broke through. You know, that big money move to Chelsea just didn't work out for him at all. Um, Leao wasn't really close to being in there, boys. He was close there, Leao, but back on Pulisic, you know, I'm hoping he can find his form again at AC Milan. It's a good club to find your form again because the league. It is a very competitive league, but it's not it's not as strong as the Premier League, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's been a revelation so far, and this is lovely play from Inter. Fioran, he gets there. Is that a foul? It is a free kick by Thiaw, who has been booked by the referee. Fioran there, I think, gets to the ball first. And Thiaw there, clumsy, lunges in. Nowhere near the ball. Free kick, dangerous area this. Danger. This is danger. I mean, it's not actually that far out from being a penalty, to be honest. It's quite close to the box there. Fiora. This is a great opportunity for Inter here. DeMarco already got one assist. This is a really good opportunity to make it 2-0 here to Inter Milan. So, this goes in. It could potentially be game over already in the Milan derby. 25 minutes in, 2-0. It's going to be a mountain to climb for Milan if this goes in for Inter. DeMarco over it. Canaglu's over as well, but I think it is going to be DeMarco taking it. DeMarco does take it over the bar. Absolute shocking free kick that. Then they're the free kicks there. When you get in a good position, you just want to whip it into the box. I think he has tried to whip it into the box, but he's just put a bit too much pace on it, and it's gone sailing over the bar. Genoa beat the reigning champions Napoli. 7:45 tonight. Not going to be watching that game, sadly. Tomorrow, Roma beat Empoli. Jose Mourinho's Roma. Milan just keeping the ball. No real press from Inter. Oh my days. I've had a long day, boys. I had football coaching at 9 a.m. I'm tired, but I knew I was doing this tonight, so looking forward to it. Looking forward to watching the rest of this match. I think Inter Milan are looking for the break. I think that's the game plan Inzaghi has set out here. They are looking for the break. I think they will allow Milan a lot of possession, and then it's how quickly they can transition into that attacking phase for Inter. One thing I want to say is that how good is it to see AC Milan and Inter Milan back? How good is it to see that, man? Because Juve, they dominated this league for 10 years, Juventus. But it's refreshing that these two iconic football clubs, are finding their way back into the European scene. Both semi-finalists last season, obviously into Champions League finalists. Of course, unfortunately, didn't win it because of Lukaku. No, I'm joking. They were never going to win that game into Milan. I've always said that. Man City, yes, Inter had chances, but Man City were always going to win that final. But you know, they're just back on like a global stage. That was close to Giroud. He nearly got onto that there, Giroud. That's got to be a foul. Yeah, free kick to AC Milan here. Pulisic fouled by Karahoglu, I think. I don't think this is in shooting range, to be honest. It's quite far out. Maybe it's like a little dink into the box. Who's taking it? I mean, I've got Teo Hernandez who can hit them. He can hit these. Can Teo Hernandez. He can lever them. Can you see the game through my glasses? A little bit. See the laps on. Sommer, who I actually think is a decent keeper. Yeah. Decent keeper. Hang on a minute. How is it that Inter Milan and AC Milan are sponsored by two very, big clothing brands? You've got Inter, I've just seen an advertisement for Moncler. And you got AC Milan, obviously, who are sponsored by Off-White. But here's Teo Hernandez. He's played it into Leo! What a chance. He was offside anyway. But they nearly got caught sleeping there into. It's a lovely free kick routine by AC Milan. He's Leo offside. He's a country mile offside, is what it is. Even if Lenny wouldn't have counted. I mean, he really should have scored at Leo, let's be honest. Good save by Sommer. Gets down low well. But ultimately, he was offside, so it wouldn't have even counted if it went in. Oh, man. Bloody hell, Barella. Jeez. Chill out, Barella. Very good player, Barella. I don't really think he gets the the plaudits or the praise he deserves. I think he's a class player. It's Nicola Barella. That is his first name, isn't it, Nicola? Is it Nicola? Something. Here's Giroud using his strength. It's a lovely back heel. Theo Hernandez. Oh, it was inches wide. Oh my days. That was close. That was very close. Yeah, Nicola Barella. That is his name. But tell you what, brilliant by Giroud. Lovely layoff to his French counterpart Hernandez. Weave and run. Just couldn't find the bottom left-hand corner. Bottom right-hand corner, sorry. Oh, that's inches. But Milan are getting closer. They are. They're getting close here, AC Milan. They're pushing. That was a very big chance. Good knockdown there by Fiora. Whew. There's Barella. It's a lovely switch to DeMarco. What a pass. DeMarco. Oh, goal kick. Goal kick. Oh, what a pass though that was from Barella. What a pass. Inch perfect. I mean, do you know how hard it is to do that? Seriously. I know they're professional footballers, but my word, they make it look so easy. Do you know when a ball's coming as well and they control it with their chest? So easy, man. It's crazy. That's got to be a foul. I mean, I don't know why Inter fouled there because it wasn't going anywhere. Is that Krunic? I actually don't even know who that is. Who's the number 35 guys for Inter? Let me know. Is it Krunic? I'm guessing at this point. Here's Loftus-Cheek, who is another one like Pulisic. I think will really benefit at AC Milan. Give it away. Got to pass it to Hernandez. What's he doing? Here's Leao. Needs to get him on the ball. Barely touched the ball, to be honest. Leao, so far. You need to get your best players involved. Leao is their best player. You need to get him involved here. Oh, man. Shocking that Matteo Hernandez. Shocking. You just got to build up there now. I know you want no behind, you want to score, but long balls like that, not going to work, sadly. Into throw in. Dumfries going to throw it in. It's a good ball out to Giroud. Takes it down lovely on his chest. Pulisic. That's Calabria. I know who that is. Calabria. To Leao. Milan still have it here. Ooh, Loftus-Cheek. He's got to pass it. I don't know what he's doing. But Milan still have it. Here's Leao. What? Loads of space. Picks out. No one at the back post. Loftus-Cheek. Great ball. Really pushing in, Milan. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. You're an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I mean, I literally said, don't shoot, and he shot. You know, a centre-back that was. That's why I was saying don't shoot, because I knew he was going to miss, and that is an absolute waste, again, by Milan. What a waste. Here's the free kick on Loftus-Cheek. Nah, nothing in that. You're getting nothing. It's never a foul. In my opinion, that. Here's Leao. That's brilliant, that by Loftus-Cheek. And working it. Calabria blocked. No, they're pushing here, boys. Seriously. AC Milan are dominating here. Inter cannot get the ball at all. But now they have the ball. What a pass by Martinez. Dumfries. Oh, too far ahead of Thuram. And it's a goal! Oh, what a goal by Thuram. It is an absolute worldie. On the counter-attack. You know, I said it was the game plan, and it has worked. What a goal by Thuram. Second league goal this season. That is an absolute wonder strike. Maignan, no chance. Absolute no chance. What a hit. by the Frenchman, and it's 2-0 to Inter Milan. And, you know, all of that possession, all of that domination that AC Milan have just had for like 10 minutes has come undone. What a pass it was by Martinez. Dumfries was looking for Fiore, it was too far ahead of him. Picks it up. Thiaw, I mean, it's poor defending. I mean, that is shocking defending. But the finish, take nothing away from it. Unbelievable finish. That is top corner. Wow, what a goal by Fioran. And now Milan do have a mountain to climb. You know, I said that this was the game plan for Inter, to play on the break, and they've hit him on it in devastating fashion. 2-0 to Inter. What a goal. It's an unbelievable strike. So crisp, so clean. Making that, he's got no chance. Oh my god, what are AC Milan doing here? Panic stations at the back there. And here's Martinez. That's a foul, surely. Yep. Free kick. Ugh. Was it a foul? I mean, Martinez kind of steps on in, to be honest. And here's the Fioran goal again. Look at it. No, it's crisp, it's clean. Magnan's nowhere near it. That is stampage post, mate. I'm not joking. What a goal. And, you know, Inter are now forcing Milan to make mistakes here. And the crowd are getting into this. If they weren't already into it, because it's the Milan derby. But, you know, Milan have had AC Milan eyes. I think they have more possession. They've controlled this game, but it's just that counter-attack by Inter. It's worked an absolute treat for Inzaghi's men. You know, you had AC Milan trying to push for the equaliser. Quick ball by Martinez, and they're all over the place. But that's a good tackle. No, it's not. It's a free kick. Thought Krunic won the ball there. Turns out I was wrong. I look at the Inter fans. They're dancing. But there's still a long way to go in this game yet. You know, Milan get a goal, anything could happen. Champions League, Tuesday night, AC Milan versus Newcastle. What a game that should be. I mean, you know, AC Milan performing in this game, Newcastle could potentially have a chance on Thursday, Europa League. Oh no, sorry, Wednesday. I don't know why I said Thursday. Real Sociedad beat Inter. But here's Loftus-Cheek. Really need a goal here, Milan. They really need a goal. Calabria. 1 minute, boys. He's back. Back here again. There's Leao. They really need a goal here, Milan. He's beaten Dumfries. That is a clear free kick. I mean, I don't know why Dumfries is looking so shocked at that. That is the clearest free kick you'll ever see, Denzel Dumfries. Come on, man. It's a clear foul. Let's have a chat with Leao there. I mean, He stops the ball out. I mean, Leao actually kind of does stand on the ball, but I do think it's a free kick. No, Inzaghi's not happy. Free kick to Milan. 43 minutes have been played in this first half. I could really do with a goal here, to be honest. It's crossed in, and it's past everyone behind for a goal kick. So yeah, there will be no watch-alongs on Tuesday night because I'm basically at football training 6 to 8, so I'm not going to have time, to be honest, to do any watch-alongs. I mean, the watch-along I probably was probably going to do was either going to be Milan Newcastle or Dortmund PSG. It was going to be one of those games, but I can't do it. So it's one of those. That's why Wednesday night I'm going to be doing Bayern United. And that's a free kick to Inter. Looks like we're going to be at half time here, guys. 2-0 to Inter Milan. You know how I was saying that Sheffield United beating Spurs 1-2-1. Unbelievable. 98th minute Richarlison equaliser and 100th minute Kulusevski winner. Unbelievable scenes. And it's a free kick here. Wow. And of course, United lost. Of course we did. But Milan have a free kick here. Very, very dangerous position. Very dangerous position, this. And now this, really, if you're a Milan fan, needs to go in. It's very close to the goal, so this is going to be hard to get up and down over the wall. I mean, I don't know why Giroud's over it. He's not really a free kick specialist. It's Giroud, but they're showing him a lot, which means I think he's taking it. And I don't really know what they're doing because I would have Theo Hernandez over this any day. Yeah, this is very close. It's in the deep, bit to the left. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be very hard to get up and down, to be honest. So it's Pulisic and Giroud over it. So Theo Hernandez isn't even involved. They need this Milan to go in. It's Pulisic, Giroud over the bar. You see, I knew he was going to miss Giroud. He's not a free kick taker, Giroud. I mean, it's a shocking free kick. I mean, it was very close to the goal. There's Fioram's goal again. What a goal. Absolute spectacular finish. And that is half time of the Milan derby. Obviously, we missed 15 minutes because TNT just didn't show it, but Mkhitaryan opened the goal scoring for Inter. DeMarco with the assist. I think, well, I don't know why I didn't see the goal, but I think it was a poacher's finish, stabbed in by Mkhitaryan. And then 38th minute, Fioran with an absolutely spectacular finish on his right foot, whipping it into the far corner. No chance for Maignan, right in that top corner. Unbelievable finish by Fioran. Let's have a look at the stats. Right. Oh God, I don't see you can't get stats up here. Oh, we got match stats. Right, we got match stats. So, Inter had 2 shots on goal, 2 goals. AC Milan have only had 1, and I think that was the free kick. Oh no, why is it saying that then? Shots on goal? No, sorry, I'm wrong. Inter have had 5 shots, Milan 6. Possession is in favour of AC Milan, 57%, which I always thought they were going to have more. Inter have had more fouls, 8-5. Yellow cards, 1 for Milan. 4 corner kicks for Inter. 2 saves for Inter, so it's kind of been an even game, to be honest with you. You look at them stats though, the shots, the possession, Milan have had more, but they're 2-0 down at half time and they are struggling to create chances, Milan. You know, Inter, especially with that second goal, what a counter attack, just hit him on the break. Just hit him on the break beautifully. And you know, Milan needs to find a way to get back into this game, to be honest. I don't know how they're going to find a way to get back into the game, but they need to find a way, because I think if they can get a goal early in this second half, then you know, this could be an interesting game. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on that first half. Please like, please subscribe as well. Don't forget to do that. But yeah, Milan needs to get an early goal, I think, in the second half if they want any chance of coming back into this game. I do think they can score, Milan. You know, they've got the players to Giroud, Leao, Pulisic, but they haven't really clicked so far, that front three. Haven't really clicked into gear. I would. Oh yes, Jake. You all right, Jake? How are you finding the game, Jake? That goal by Inter, great counter attack. You know, they sucked them in, didn't they? Sucked them in. Fioran goal was insane. I know. Something that I would do. I tell you, it's been learning from me clearly. Nah, I'm joking. I'm terrible at football. I don't even mind admitting it. We're just on adverts here, guys. I want to see that Mkhitaryan goal. Inter look really good. On the counter attack, yeah, and in defence, I mean, Milan have been a better team with the ball, but they just can't create any chances, Milan, and that's due to, you know, Inter's very, very solid and good defence. You know, I was literally saying, Jake, that Inter are looking for the counter attack, and they actually scored a goal from the counter. So the prediction king strikes again. So yeah. Ugh. Look, we got the Champions League adverts. Oh, we're back. You know, Manchester United. He's going to be the first watch along in the Champions League for me. Going to get absolutely humbled probably by Bayern. Really, actually, am not looking forward to that game at all, to be honest, after the way we played today. But yeah. Right, can we just get the Mkhitaryan goal? We need to discuss it. UCL goals show. Yeah, no one cares about that. God, it's been on screen for some time, that image, I tell you. And now we're off. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. There we go. Is this the goal? Yeah, this is the goal. So Fioran bullies that defender there. Bullied Thiago as well. I mean, Thiago has had an absolute shocker of the first half. Don't know what he's doing there. It comes back to Fioran, whips it in. DeMarco. It's a scabby goal. It's a bit scrappy, but I mean, what is Thiago doing there for Milan? Seriously, I mean, he just gets absolutely bullied by Fioran. I'm not like, look at him there. That's not a foul, mate. That is not a foul. Good decision not by the referee there, guys. Comes to DeMarco, takes a shot. And Mkhitaryan's just there, right place, right time. You know, Maignan diving the other way. Can't adjust himself in time. The Mkhitaryan header. Well, that should have been 2-0, boys. Mkhitaryan should have had a second goal there. And DeMarco should have 2 assists. That was 10 minutes in that. Obviously, I wasn't watching it at that point because I wasn't allowed. But that is that should have been 2-0 there, to be honest. And, you know, if that goes in 10 minutes in, then the really uphill battle for Milan begins. But they are 2-0 down now, so yeah, I don't know what Milan can do. Who have they got on the bench? I'm not really familiar with Milan's team, to be honest. I mean, Chukwueze, does he play for Milan? I think you've got to bring him on. He's pace. I think you've got to take Giroud off. But then again, Inter are sitting so deep when Milan had the ball. You know, a long ball to Giroud might work. Because I don't think pacing behind, to be honest. Now thinking about it, is the right move for Milan. And here's the goal by Fioran. What a pass by Martinez. I mean, the vision to see that run by Dumfries is unbelievable. It's an unreal pass. First time on the volley, on the spin, and Fioran crack. Pick that out. Pick that out. And he's doing the Memphis Depay celebration, I think, is that? Oh no, it's the Messi. Sorry, it's the Messi. It was the Messi celebration in the World Cup against the Netherlands. That's what I said, Depay. That is an unreal finish. I mean, you know, you can stick 2 keepers in goal. You're not saving that. Look at that. Mkhitaryan's facial reaction as well. It's like, what a goal. What a goal. But Milan with it all to do in this second half. And I don't think they can come back into it, Milan. I just think, you know, they get a goal early. Could be could have a game on our hands, boys. Second half coming up next. Oh man. Oh man. Live league on football. Who's this? Lens v Mets. Right, yeah, that game's dead. Another Serie A game. That's Napoli, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, speaking of League One, let's talk about PSG. just whilst we wait for the second half here. I mean, I think PSG are. I just don't think they're that good of a team, to be honest. You know, I'll look at that team. Mbappe's the only one that can do something in that team. You know, and against was it Nice yesterday? Last night, Nice getting a 3-2 win. But you look who scored both goals for PSG, Kylian Mbappe. You know, his second one was spectacular, but I actually don't think PSG will win League One this season. I think they look a bit lost, to be honest, under Luis Enrique. I mean, who will win though League One? There's a question for you. If PSG don't win it, who will win it? You know, I think you look at the obvious teams: Monaco, Lyon. You know, I think they're the only real two teams that are going to challenge. Marseille as well. Forgot to mention them, but PSG look a bit off the ball at the minute, and with Mbappe probably leaving next summer, they're going to be in a rut because you take Mbappe out of that PSG team, and I think they're bang average. And you know, I would suggest, if you're a football player, don't go to PSG because just don't go. Unless you're like French, don't go. There's no point. Like, they're cursed in the Champions League. I mean, it's a bit like Man City. PSG will win the Champions League eventually. It's just when will that happen? You know, it's not going to happen this season. Probably won't even happen next season. But, you know, I would advise to stay away from PSG because, you know, I can sort of see the vision now, you know, with Ramos, Tinha, you know, trying to sign younger players, you know, but it's one of those. They're trying to go in that. I think PSG needs to go in a different direction. You know, they've tried signing the superstars, Neymar, Messi. Mbappe wasn't really a superstar when he signed for PSG. He became a superstar. But yeah, I think they kind of need to stay away from the Messi, Neymar signs and just focus on youth and try and grow that team, because I think Ramos could be a very good player. I think Vitinha is a very good player. I think Zaire Emery could become a very good player. Ousmane Dembele, I don't rate. I think he's too injury prone. I mean, he had a chance last night where he should have scored and he ballooned it over the bar. It's like just the little things like that, and you know, if that goes in, do you know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know why it's showing there if you're on Fiat. Like, it's clearly not a foul. Right, can we get the second half underway here, people? Oh, the players are out. Well, the manager's out. Probably means the players are out as well. Inzaghi, 4 trophies in 2 seasons with Inter. It's actually quite a good record, that, to be honest. I think that is a good record for him. Oh, man. Can AC Milan produce something here? They're in a bit of a rut. 2-0 down. Need to get an early goal there. need to get an early goal there. Come on. There's the goal scorer, the Mkhitaryan. There we go. Second half underway. AC Milan kickoff. Let's go. Here's Loftus-Cheek. It's a lovely pass. Layout. Forcing it again. That's a good tackle, that. Oh, no, it's not. I actually thought he won the ball there. Turns out I was wrong. I think that was a foul because he tried to wrap around him, to be honest. Here is who is that? Who is that 14 for Milan? I don't even know. Here's Calabria. Free kick to Milan. Handball, I think. Hang on a minute. Was that Arnautovic? Since when did Arnautovic play for Inter Milan? When did that happen? I mean, God, remember when United tried to sign him? Jesus. That's the Glazers for you. They all did very well to keep that in there, but Sommer grabs it and calms it down for Inter. God, my throat is so dry, guys. I might have to go and get some water. Right, back in a minute. I'm going to get some water. My throat is bloody drier than the Sahara Desert, my word. He's got his water. As needed. Bloody hell. Ugh. Come on, Milan. Get a goal. Let's make it a game. It's a good ball out to Giroud, but Pulisic with shocking control. It's good interception, but can't keep it in Calabria. Yeah, I think Inter's tactics this second half will just be to, like I said in the first half, sit back, hit on the break, and Martinez has managed to get there ahead of Kier, which is shocking by Kier. I don't know what he's doing. It's a throw-in, I think, to Milan. That don't know what Kier was doing there. Guys, don't forget like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. The next watch alongs we have, or the next two we have, are tomorrow, Everton v Arsenal, 4:30 kickoff. Oh, Fiora with a chance there. That was actually quite a good chance. And then Wednesday, Bayern versus Manchester United in the Champions League. In fact, I can have a look at actually the games next week in the Premier League. 1 minute. See what watch alongs we can do next week. Newcastle Brentford is 0-0, guys. I forgot that game was actually happening, to be honest. Right, so how do we do this? See more matches. Okay. So Saturday, here we go. Burnley Man United. That one I might actually do that one, to be honest, because that's probably going to be on TNT Sports. That's nice though by Milan. Got a bit of space here. What is he doing there, number 14? Oh, he slipped. Did well there, Darmian, because he slipped in quite a bad position. So Burnley United on this Saturday night. We'll probably do that. And then Sunday, North London Derby. 2 o'clock. There we go. Surely that one's on telly. Oh, that's 3 Arsenal games. Bloody hell. But here come Inter again on the counter-attack. They lost it, Milan in a bad position. DeMarco was a shocking delivery. And then what about the week after that? Tottenham-Liverpool, 5:30 on the Saturday. That's Saturday the 30th of September, so yeah, I'll probably do that one. Wait, what? Alright, yeah, so yeah, we'll probably do that. So yeah, next week the North London Derby, we'll do that. So, I mean, I've had 3 Arsenal watch-alongs. Am I tuning into AFTV or something? What is this? Dear. Sorry, guys, my throat is like, it's so dry. Oh, what's happened here? Pulisic, I think, has gone down. No, it's Calabria. Not Pulisic, it's Calabria. Let's have a look what's happened here. Cross comes in, heads it away Calabria, and he just goes down. No one near him. Just goes down Calabria. Then can be worrying. They can be worrying. He is on his feet though now. But seriously, they can be worrying. Maybe he just headed it in the wrong part of his head and he got a bit sore. But Chukwueze is coming on for Milan. And that will probably before Pulisic or Giroud, because you're not going to sub off Leao. So it'll be for one of them. And it's a free kick to Milan here. In an okay position. I mean, it is absolutely tipping it in Milan with rain. He's chucking it down in Italy. Oh, we've got all right weather here. It's not bad. No rain. Oh! Dog's going absolutely mental. Someone's at the door. Sorry about this, boys. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. Who was that? Girls, boys. Nightmare when you're trying to stream. Oh, Chuck Wesley's on. Dog's going absolutely mental. Barella, what a pass again. I mean, that is effortless from Barella. There's Mkhitaryan. Sorry about that, boys. Someone was at the door and my dog goes absolutely mental. I mean, you can probably still hear him. Girls will be girls. I don't know what they're doing, but here's what it is. Into here, they actually do look very comfortable. Chuck Wesley is on now. I actually don't know who he came on for. I think it was Pulisic. But again, Chuck Wesley is kind of like Pulisic. He's a fast player. He's a direct player. I don't really think he offers anything different. Maybe a few more runs in behind. But that's a good ball. And Leao is in. Rafael Leao. It's 2-1. Rafael Leao has scored for Milan. And we have game on here in the San Siro. It's game on, boys. Game on. Leao. We knew. I said he had to have an impact in this second half. What a pass it is from Giroud. And Leao's not missing that. I mean, it's not even in the corner, that finish. It's straight at Sommer, but, he's so close to him, Leao. All he's got to do is realistically hit on target, which he does, goes under Sommer. And we have game on here. It's a relatively early goal. I mean, it's actually quite early. Only 12 minutes into this second half. Milan have scored, and what a pass it was by Giroud. In behind that, into defence. Rafael Leao using his pace. Lovely finish by the Portuguese international. But it's Mkhitaryan. I wonder what the plan is going to now be for Inter, because, Milan have just proven and shown that, they can break through Inter. And they sliced him open there. I mean, bloody hell, look at Inzaghi's shirt. Bro, it is chucking it down in Milan. Absolutely tipping it. And, I think that goal will just give Milan a bit more life in this game. Oh, they were nearly in there. That's a huge tackle that by Canoglu, I tell you. Here's Barella, who I've been very impressed with today. Nicola Barella, very impressed. Martinez looking for a little fancy flick there. It doesn't come off. And Leao. That's a lovely layoff. And AC Milan here have a 2v1. Giroud's in the box. But it comes back to Leao. Stands him up. Oh, they have really, really messed that attack up there. AC Milan, because that was a very good chance. I mean, who was that guy, though, that had the ball on the wing? Because he was so slow. In fact, that's the difference. If that's Leao running, that's probably a goal. But it wasn't Leao running, and the, had a horrible ending to it. And there's Theo Hernandez. But you can just see AC Milan starting to believe here. But a yellow card for the foul on, I actually don't know who it was, I missed it. Yellow card for Theo Hernandez. Here we go for the foul on Mkhitaryan, it was. Yeah, it's a clear yellow. Takes him out completely. Can't have any complaints with that one. I tell you. Don't forget, guys, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications as well. Trying to hit 250 subscribers. Will be a big landmark, that, 250 subscribers. We ain't stopping anytime soon, so this is a journey. It'll take a while, but if you dedicate yourself and you commit, anything's possible. There's a phrase I go by, boys. The weak get eaten. It's literally on my phone. The weak get eaten. You can't be weak. You've got to keep going in life, and it will have hurdles, it will have challenges, but you've got to keep going. And I don't know why I'm talking all like inspirational, motivational here, but it's just got to keep going, guys. Don't let anything make you quit. Even if you're struggling, keep going. It's you gotta have a positive attitude to life. And I know people struggle with it, mental health and all that, which happens. It can happen, but just try and stay in that positive mindset, and everything will be okay. But yeah, that's my motivational talk over. Just showed Leao's goal there again. I mean, it's not a great finish, but like I said, when he scored it, he's so close to Jan Sommer. So it was going to be hard to save it. And Barella is coming off here for Fratesi. And that is a surprise to me. I think Barella's been one of the best players on the pitch. So I don't know why he's coming off Barella. I don't know what Inzaghi's doing there. And this could backfire. Maybe they're going defensive. Carlos Augusto as well, coming on for DiMarco, who again has been, had a solid game, 1 assist. I think Arnautovic is coming on as well. Just waiting to confirm who Arnautovic is coming on for. It is Fioran with an absolute worldie of a goal, but Arnautovic is on. I don't know why my dog's howling. He's like, he usually howls when he hears sirens, and there's no sirens around. So he clearly must know I'm live streaming, Rupert. Just trying to wind me up. Rupert! It's okay. Nightmare. It's okay. Yeah? Shush. mean, who is that to, seriously? Oh, it's falling into Mkhitaryan. And Meignan with a big save there to deny Fratesi. He was sharp there though, Meignan. You know, not as much to do, Meignan, in this second half, but it was down sharply there. Good hit by Fratesi, I think it is. And yeah, it's a comfortable save. Save he should be making, but, you know, he's on his guard there, Meignan. Let's have a look at the Newcastle score, guys, shall we? 0-0 half time between Newcastle and Brentford. Can Milan find a leveller and really make this a game with the last 20 minutes or so to be played here in the San Siro? Chukwueze was nearly in there. I'm not sure if he was offside. But Milan here are dominating possession. Inter can't really get any of the ball here, and I think this is how it's gonna be played for the rest of this game, I believe. Inter just looking for that counter attack again. Ugh. I'm Milano. Okay. That's a really nice play that by Inter. Looking for Lautaro Martinez, and he's found him. It's a danger for AC Milan. It's Mkhitaryan. It's 3-1 to Inter Milan. Henrik Mkhitaryan with a brace, and that might be the nail in the coffin for AC Milan. Again, though, it's a counter-attack goal, though. It is. It's a counter-attack goal for Inter. They work it beautifully down this right-hand side. Lovely one-touch football. It's a switch to Martinez. I don't know who the switch is by. Martinez has the composure, lays off Mkhitaryan, takes a touch into the box, and it does get a deflection. It does deflect off. Is that Thiaw? I think it's Thiaw. It is. I mean, he has had a shocking game, Thiaw. He's had a really rough game, Thiaw. And I don't know how old he is, Thiaw, but he has struggled. It will go down as Mkhitaryan's goal because it was on target. He is 21. That's how. So Yeah. Born 8th of August 2021. So he's 22 years old. But he has struggled in this game. And, I think he's a big reason why Inter are winning. I think he was at fault for the first goal. Just getting bodied by Fioran. And then the second goal, I'm pretty sure he was the one that let Fioran past him. Could have only tried for another shot, and he's just deflected in a goal here. But that really should see this game over. I don't think Milan have been bad, They've just lacked creativity and chances, I think. Can Milan get a goal to make it 3-2? I don't know. Well, Carmichael's been booked there for moaning at the referee. Yeah, speaking of referees, right? I'm still in disbelief that this is the most popular sport in the world, the most played sport in the world, and yet we can't hear the referees. I think it's an absolute farce, and it's a joke, to be honest. I mean, you look at rugby. The Rugby World Cup is on at the minute, and it's so refreshing to hear the referees speak. Like, it's really not hard. I mean, all you do is whack on a mic on the ref and you just hear what they say. The reason it will never happen in football is because the referees are so bad and they're so insecure. It just won't happen. And it needs to happen because they get away with it, referees. They get away with it. And it's a joke, to be honest. They are protecting themselves, especially in the Premier League as well. The officiating has been absolutely shocking already this season. It was shocking last season. And, all right, maybe not have like mics on referees, but have interviews after the game for the referees. I think that's another thing they could add. It's like, why do we never ever hear the referees speaking? It's an absolute joke, mate. It's a farce. It's laughable. But back to the game here. Bastoni is coming off for Inter, and De Vrij is coming on. A bit more legs in the back four there for Inter, just to steady the boat, see it out. 16 minutes left to be played here in the Milan derby. Chukwueze, Leao goes down, free kick. This is a decent position as well for Milan here to get a good delivery. who's telling Thiago there, mate, you are terrible. You've cost us this game. I'm joking. Crossed in. Kia nearly got his head to it. And it's comfortable for Jan Sommer. Yeah, I just don't think Milan have created enough chances there, to be honest. You know, with all the possession they've had, they just haven't created anything. And it's 4v4 here. 5v4, sorry, for Inter. And it's slowed right down by Frassesi, which I think that's good play by Frassesi there. Slowing the game down, you know, just keep the ball. You know, you're 3-1 up, you don't need to rush anything. Well, this is nice, this from Inter so far. Here's Dumfries. So throwing to Inter. Milan making a few changes here to try and tip the balance of this game, which, well, they need 2 goals and, you know, 40 minutes to go. They need to be quick. Giroud's coming off for, is that Okafor? Yeah, Okafor is coming off for Giroud. Reintner's coming off for Jovic. And there was one more. Florenzi was coming on for someone. Who's Florenzi coming on for? Are we even going to see who Florenzi's coming on for, or Calabria? Florenzi's coming on for Calabria. You know, and, well, Pioli hoping that these subs will impact the game. Calabria not happy there, kicking the ball away. Clearly not happy there, the Milan captain. And that could be a penalty, and it is. It's a penalty to Inter. Theo Hernandez at fault. Penalty to Inter. Lautaro Martinez wins it. Let's have a look here. I mean, it's one of those where, well, I think, I don't know actually. Can we slow it down here? Here we go. All right, yeah, it's a penalty. It's one of those where it's the bouncing ball. You have 2 players trying to kick the ball. Martinez gets there first, and, you know, Hernandez kicks through Martinez's foot. Clear penalty. Mkhitaryan is not on it for the hat-trick. Kanahoglu is on it. And, well, what? I mean, 4-1, potentially. What a statement victory this could be for Inter. Kanahoglu to wrap it up once and for all. Because they're not going to come back from 4-1, let's be honest. You know, Kanahoglu's a very good set-piece taker. I think he's a very good penalty taker as well. Magnan making himself look big. But Kanahoglu straight down the middle. Magnan dives to his right. And it is 4-1 to Inter Milan. And this has been some performance from Inter. A statement victory. As AC Milan look lost. You know, I don't know why more football players don't go down the middle on penalties. Well, Kanahoglu has done it straight down the middle. I mean, I think it was a little bit to the left. No, it actually was straight down the middle. And yeah, 4-1 to Inter. What a performance. AC Milan just haven't done enough, you know. They've been very shaky at the back. They've been done on the break twice. You know. What a victory this is for Inter. Leao can't believe it. And that was kind of Hoglu's last involvement, I think. Is he coming off? He is coming off. Good way to end on a goal there for Ken Hoglu. And Aslani is coming on. Never heard of him. But nah, this is a really, really good win for Inter. And it could be 5 here. Here's Arnautovic. I mean, just go for the kill. Do you know what I mean? Just go for more. Forget all about, oh, we want to respect your opponents. Just go for the kill. But what a performance. Oh, close. Just over the bar there by Aslani, who's literally just came on. Over the bar, high and wide on the volley. Always tough to control them. Oh dear. We have a look there at the attempts. 11 attempts for Inter, 8 attempts for Milan. Yeah, it's been the difference that, you know, they had more possession, AC Milan, in this game, but, you know, Inter had 3 more chances than them, you know. That's good skill, that. It's got to be a foul. Yep, free kick on a Serbi. Who will win, guys, Serie A this season? Who do you think will win? Inter fans look very happy there, dancing around in the rain. Who will win Serie A this season? I think you've got to put these 2 teams in the list. And that's going to be a free kick, surely. Yeah, free kick. You know, you expect the 2 Milan teams to be in. Napoli, the reigning champions, have to be in there. I think Juventus are in there as well. So it could be a very, very competitive title race. You know, obviously last season wasn't competitive at all. Napoli ran away with it. But this season it is looking a lot more competitive. And, you know, I think those 4 teams, Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Napoli, are going to be the favourites for the league title. If I was to put my money on one team winning it, I'm going to go Juve, you know. I'm going to go Juventus. I think they look very, very good this season. I think Vlahovic is starting to kick into gear. And, you know, I think if they can get the best out of Dusan Vlahovic, Juventus, they could be a real force, because, and that's why I think they will win Serie A this season. I can't see Napoli running away with it again. I just can't see that happening. I think that was like a one-off thing in the Serie A where a team ran away with it by that much. You know, yeah, I know. I mean, Juventus kind of ran away with it for the whole 10 years, didn't they? I don't know why I said that, but it should be a really good season for the Serie A this season. Very competitive. Yeah, you've also got teams like Atalanta, Roma. I just don't think those teams are at the level of the 4 I've mentioned, to be honest. But we'll see. 85 minutes, 5 minutes remaining plus injury time. Back in a minute. Oh, and it's into. It could be 5. It's a good clearance. Mkhitaryan nearly there with the hat trick. So yeah. Is that a free kick to Milan? Yeah, free kick. But no, I think it's been quite a good game. 5-goal thriller, 4 for Inter, 1 for AC Milan. If there are any AC Milan fans watching this game, are you worried? I mean, look at the possession. 61% possession for AC Milan, and they're 4-1 down. Just shows what the issue has been tonight. Chance creation, but yeah, as an AC Milan fan, are you worried? About this performance and result, because it is a battery by your biggest rivals. Are you worried? Because if I'm a Milan fan, I kind of am, to be honest, because one goal was a penalty, so it's technically 3-1, but I just don't think you've been good enough tonight. I think you've been flat in attack, and defensively you've been all over the place. I mean, you've let 4 goals in. You've been very vulnerable to the counter attack as well. Surely Pioli knew that was going to be the way Inter were going to play on the counter attack. And they've just not been able to deal with it, to be honest. Milan. But a joyful day for Inter. I think that's 4 wins from 4 for them now. I'm not sure. They're the only unbeaten team in Serie A. Let's have a look. Serie A. How do you get the table? Serie A table here. Yes. So yeah, they are going to be the only team that have won every game so far. Juve have won 3 and drawn 1, and obviously Milan have won 3, lost 1. Napoli have lost. Who did Napoli lose to? To Lazio 2-1. Well, I mean, Juventus beat Lazio, didn't they? That's interesting. Nearly hit the 90th minute here. About 20 seconds away. Hitting the 90th minute, and we'll see how long gets added. Just add 2 minutes on, ref. Come on. We don't need to add any more than 2 minutes. It's game over. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain. 5 minutes. Right, okay. I don't get it. How have 5 minutes been added? Mental. It's another lovely switch. Just not able to keep that one in. We've done that quite well, I think, today into the switch of plays. I think it's been on, and most of the time they have hit the target. I think it's been a very good. I think tactically, Inzaghi's done very well in this game. I think he conceded possession. Well, clearly he did, and the plan was to play on the break, and they've done it very, very well indeed. But that's nice play there by Milan. Surely he's got to cross this in here. Who even is that? I don't actually know who that is, that number 80. Here's Chukwueze. Finds a nice pass. Calabria can't get a shot away. Chukwueze. Great blocking there by Acerbi. And Leal nearly loses it. Milan still have it. Can they get a consolation goal here, Milan? Nope, Inter have defended it very well indeed. That's going to be Milan throw, I think. Yeah, Milan throw. I don't know who for Sessi's shushing there. Maybe Leal was giving him some. Don't forget, guys, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And then Milan, they have a 3v2 here. Sorry, not Milan, Inter. It's now a 4v3. Mkhitaryan, it's 5-1. It's an absolute obliteration by Inter Milan here tonight. It's Fratesi with the goal. He takes off his shirt. And this, I mean, I think you've got to be worried now if you're a Milan fan, because they have been absolutely destroyed on the counter-attack tonight. Another goal on the counter-attack. Fratesi it is with the goal. And wow, this is a performance from Inter. I mean, I don't know what the biggest win actually is in this game. Biggest win in Milan derby ever. Okay, so the largest derby margin of victory was 6-0 for Milan, and that was in 2001. The largest derby for Inter was 5-0, and that was the 6th of February 1910. So I think this is their biggest win over Milan in over 100 years. Wow. That's mental. Their biggest win over AC Milan in 100 years. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. What a performance. Well, was this in the Champions League final, Inter? No, I'm joking. I'm taking the mick with that. Boy, it's been an horrific display by AC Milan. The heads are dropped. Just not enough. Just lacked. They just lacked it tonight, Milan. And Inter have been unbelievable. Clinical is the word I would use. Clinical, devastating. It's been. Well, the referee puts his whistle in his mouth and blows for full time. It's an absolutely unbelievable victory for Inter Milan. 5-1 victors. And if I'm not wrong, I believe that is the biggest Milan derby win, margin, in over 100 years. I mean, I could be wrong in that. I just kind of looked it up. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But what a performance. What a day for the Inter Milan fans. But cause for concern if you're an AC Milan fan, because you got obliterated there. It's finished. Inter Milan 5, AC Milan won. Unbelievable. What a performance. But guys, make sure to please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share this live around with your friends. It was a very enjoyable game that to watch. A lot of goals, 6 goals. And you know, a very enjoyable stream again. We are live tomorrow for Everton against Arsenal. 4:30 kickoff that is, so I'll probably be live at 4:15 to discuss pre-match stuff and all that. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like I just said, please like and subscribe. Trying to get to 250 subscribers. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow.